All right. It's new year, new month, and my last maxing update was just before sailing. So let's go ahead and dive right into what happened after sailing dropped. Looking at my inventory here, it should be completely possible to figure out what I'm doing. Right here. That one is complete. Unequip this so I don't splash. Go ice barrage. Wow. And that's done. Alright, I should be in the right spot this time. Desert Elite completed. Now I need to go to Shantae Pass. I go down here, I should have a Amulet of Glory I can grab. I'm not wearing one at the moment. Grab a Glory, Rub Alcarid, and let's go claim that. Time to talk to Jor, and then I've completed the Desert Elite. And now I get all those benefits, including the one that I've most been looking forward to, which is I no longer have to buy passes to go in and out of the desert. It's more of an annoyance when I've had to do it than anything else, especially when I've been like in the middle of a Slayer task, inventory full or something, heading to a clue, yada yada yada. Morning of sailing drop, and because I've got to go to work, I'm stuck on mobile, so I'm gonna see what I can accomplish at work today while on mobile. Do this first quest, hopefully, and get grinding some levels. See how far I can get started, if it'll ever finish talking. I haven't done a quest on mobile in a while, so I don't know how this will go without the quest helper. I'm starting to do my sailing, and it's kind of amazing because I'm in a 2,000 plus skill total world, and it's packed, which is wild because a lot of times in the 2,000 plus it's empty, and yeah, I gotta figure out where to go and get this quest done so I can get to leveling. I've managed in my break time to finish up the initial quest to get some sailing going. So yeah, one quest down, time to go start leveling, level 5, and I have no idea what to do at this point. I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out. Sailing level 9 and 2175 total level. I forgot to push record because I didn't know a big milestone was coming, so screenshot. Prying Times quest now completed, so I can get back to doing more sailing. Finally off mobile after a few days, and there's Current Affairs finally done, which is also going to net me 25 sailing. So hopefully I can pick it up here shortly and start cranking some XP. 2200 would have felt amazing like less than a week ago, but no more because there's so many more levels now. I've finally been pushing the Barracuda trials some, and this here should be my Marlin rank. Yep, there we go. Finally done. Let's get through this dialogue and reobtain my quest cape, and from there I can go focus on charting and just XP. No more quests to do. Getting my reward for doing all of the sea charting, and that is 80 sailing. I'm feeling real good about my progress at this point now, after a slow start. Here we go, 99 sailing, right about a month from when it was released. I feel pretty good about that. As with every single skill cape, it is time to check out the emote and see what it is. Alright, that's pretty cool. It's all like sinking pirate ship Jack Sparrow-esque. That's pretty awesome. I still think I like agility better, but that one's pretty good. Okay, time for my review since the day before sailing dropped until the end of December. So a little more than a month this time because of that. Because I wanted to make sure I captured all of sailing in here and then the month of December. In any case, I feel pretty good about my overall experience. I had a little bit of time from finishing my pre-sailing grind, so I did a variety of different things, including rounding off the Desert Elite, which is why I got some prayer level and some different combat XP, doing some Slayer during that time. I had to get some woodcutting XP for the new sailing supplies, the Ironwood Camphor. I didn't really need any rosewood because I obviously don't have the dragon materials as an Iron Man, so there's that. I got a little bit of fishing from just some AFK time, crafting, smithing, mining, and construction are all sitting there as part of the sailing stuff. Hunter, again, kind of the same thing. I did some farm runs. Like, the big thing was sailing involved doing other skills. I had to get the ores, I had to do some smithing with some blast furnace, and then, of course, I did go into mining here to round out the end of the month with some plans ahead. The big thing is I did all 13 million sailing XP during this period. My peak XP was 1.6 million on the 9th of December, which was pretty nuts. As I was closing in on that end grind, I was really pushing it. Everything at the start, I had some really low days, trapped on mobile, and then I was able to finally start getting some XP going, at which point it went surprisingly fast. I expected sailing to take me until the start of January, and it did not. I then faced a little bit of burnout from pushing sailing so hard, so I went hyper AFK, and I banked 99 rune crafting at ZMI using day alt over the little bit after that. And then I have since gone to Motherlode Mine to round off my mining, which should be coming in next month's update. You can see this initial low and then my spike and then my slowdown again as I move to a much slower skill. And I think all that's left is the year in review from Jagex directly. I got my official year in review from Jagex, and in some ways it's terrifying to look at. I played for over 1,000 hours to gain 96 million XP. I did a little bit of bossing actually, which I am surprised it had to have been at the start of the year, along with the collection logs. And of course my most trained skill was sailing, since it went from 1 to 99. I gained XP in quite a few skills with some really big hits, with 99 smithing, 99 woodcutting, 99 cooking, construction, agility, crafting, fletching. I hit out a lot of 99s this year, and I am really happy with that progress. I didn't quite make max in a year, but my total levels everywhere feels really solid for the year. I forgot that Royal Titans came out this year, and I did do that boss just enough to get all my combat tasks done on it when it first came out. I was just on the cusp of deciding to max at that point. I mined 200 something thousand ores, but that's kind of fake because I mined day alt. Everything else is just kind of negligible for the year in review. There is my update on the road to max. I should be max coming up sometime this year. Not entirely sure when. I have a pseudo projection, but I've got work and everything going on, so we'll see what happens.